Minister joins us from New Delhi. Also, Sambit Patra, spokesperson for the BJP, is in the studio with us in Noida. Colin Gonsalves, a senior advocate and founder and director of Human Rights Law Network, joins us from New Delhi. Also, Sunita Bisht, a victim of the Parliament attack. Her husband died on that day during the terrorist attack on Parliament. And Madhav Nallapat, the managing editor of the Sunday Guardian newspaper, is also in the Noida studio, as is Ijaz Ilmi, the political analyst, who's often with us here on NewsX. Now, Sunita, the BJP and Parliament may be more interested. Your party seemed to feel that it was more pertinent today to focus Parliament on Afzal Guru, not on Sunita, not on her family, not on those who lost their lives. This obsession with villainy is causing us to forget the victims.
Jahangir, the most important issue is...
Don't tell me. Explain to Sunita.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Why
Sunita,
the BJP
was
more interested in Afzal Guru than her husband, who was a cameraman with ANI and died during the Parliament attack.
You began your statement, your question by saying that I'm sitting just beside Sunita. I would say I'm sitting besides the nation. She is the representative of the nation. Politics is to the other side of my
but she's
sitting
not,
place.
Before she's a representative of the nation,
yes,
she's an individual,
yes, very true,
who has paid a personal price.
Very true, and we have all
the sympathies. But that
seemed
to have been forgotten by your party and its politics on Afzal Guru.
Please let me answer. With all sympathies to Sunita and all the 11 people who lost their lives that unfaithful day, what I would say is Afzal Guru is not just a villain. He is the villain of Indian democracy, because he attacked the most important temple of democracy of the country. And if we do not send out an exemplary message, what kind of message are we trying to send to the world? That we are a soft country who is soft on terrorism? We are seeing terrorists through the eyes and angles of religion? Is this the kind of message that we are going to send?
Why do you believe we are seeing terrorism through the angle of religion?
Beni Prasad Verma, the union minister of the country, says that after Supreme Court's verdict, he goes out and says that he should not be hanged, and he should not be hanged. Well, he should just be kept alive.
Beni Prasad Verma is here with us. So, sir, let me ask you, it's been put out. First, it was reported that you said what Sambit Patra just said, but then it was reported that you retracted your statement. आप हमें बताइए क्या आपने ये कहा कि नहीं कहा? You're not killing him because he's Muslim.
No,
the Congress has hung Kasab. It's proven that it can hang a Muslim.
Can I just come in for a minute? Can I just...
Kasab,
and the Congress and the other parties...
is a terrorist irrespective of his religion.
Where does BJP say that you are not hanging him because...
You said that just before I went to Beni Prasad.
I just said don't play politics over issues on which even Supreme Court...
But then what is your party's stand on these?
Our party's stand is very simple. Don't...
You're trying to tell me, you're trying to convince all the viewers on NewsX that the issue of Afzal Guru is not pertinent to your party because he's a Muslim and a terrorist?
No, he is very pertinent because it shows the weakness of India when it comes to hanging a man who has attacked the epitaph of democracy in this country. And still we are weak. Why are we weak? Because he belongs to a particular community. Today I can proudly say that not a single Muslim in this country is going to support him. Then who feels that he has support from the Muslim quarters?
Well,
why do they have this
We talked to Muslim community leaders from across India, and in a minute we'll show you their response to whether Afzal Guru should silent on. That's what the left is silent on.
I just want to make a few points.
That
very
is only
points.
what people like you and me who are exposed to these threats are alive
BJP's
to.
name has cropped up. It's on me to protect its image. Let me tell a few points, very pertinent points, which Colin had raised. First, Colin had tried to create a courtroom scene in which he tried to prove that Afzal Guru is innocent. There is no need for it because Supreme Court has already given a verdict on it, and we all as Indians believe in Supreme Court.
Nobody has said he's innocent.
Please, he tried his best to prove that, but it's not required. Secondly, one point which he pertinently raised, consistently raised, that he is just a pawn, so it is better that we leave the pawn and we go to the people who are the conspirators. My simple question to Colin is, if even we could not do anything with the pawn, with the one who is in the front head, how are we supposed to do something with the person who is in the back
but let's move forward. I want to show viewers how Muslims reacted across India when we asked them whether Afzal Guru should be hanged. Take a look.
I really want to see that the country should not have such debates where the national security is put into the dais, because these are issues where we should
What does that mean? Give us a very simple point. What would you actually like the government to do in the next 12 months? It is as
simple as that. A person who has attacked your democracy should be hanged. Should be hanged because the Supreme Court, which is the cathedral of justice, has said that. We should have no debates on truth which are as simple as that.
So we're back to hanging of Afzal Guru. Ijaz.
We will be
all blind. So here the BJP seems to be embracing Islamic law and the
Not at
Quran
all,
more than Gandhiji.
Not at all. BJP seems to be embracing what is written in our constitution. This calls for a separate debate whether we should have capital punishment or whether we
I
should
just
abolish
wanted to
it.
point out to you that you seem to be more in line with the Quran than with Gandhiji.
Not at all.
Mother Nalapat, I'll give you
And
the
we love
last
Quran
word.
also. We love Quran as well.
No doubt, but just was worth pointing out, I thought, for you when the view. Mother Nalapat.
I think the fact,
And one line, Beni Prasad Verma should be treated for the foot and mouth disease.
All right. Unfortunately, we've lost the audio link with Beni Prasad. I'm sure he'd have a response for you on that, Sambit, Patra. But let's close the show on this note. A sad day, 11th anniversary of the attack on Parliament. A perpetrator, Afzal Guru, still alive, still not being hung by the government. 12 years, perhaps in a year, there may be a different story. But more important than that, I think, as all our guests said, and let's thank them for being with us tonight. Perhaps it's time that we put people over politics. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for much more news coming up on the other side.